Alright. Link and get the game started as soon as you can.
Should I jump down to KCN?
Yeah, let's do it.
One small note, where the fuck is my team?
They're in their own private fucking Discord.
How am I
Is it-
supposed to ref that?
Link and get the game started. Apparently they're streaming, so we theoretically
Where's their
see everything. Rap had it.
Can you link me the streamer of the other team so I can watch them too?
Said it and you're a fucking moron. Exactly.
Hold on to DM it too. Yo, I got it. Just let me type it out individually.
Yeah, if you're casting, go for it. Have fun.
All right, let's do it.
Y equal U I L V C J.
So I'm gonna introduce you as Faithless here.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
Sorry.
Let's cast some Valorant.
Oh god.
Sorry.
I'm very excited. Oh man.
In general, oh shit.
The other team's name again. Players. Alright.
I got the link. I can send it.
Give us the feed and let us know when we're ready, and we'll jump.
Like my side right, dead ass typed it.
So I'm gonna introduce you as Faithless.
I got it, bro.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll be a nice guy. I'll be nice.
All right, let's go. Let us know when live. Cool.
Oh, thank you. Fine.
All right, let's get into this. This is the inaugural FoF Friend or Foe Valorant Tournament. You are joined by your boy Lolo and Faithless. We are going to be jumping in. This is the grand finals, best of 3 format between KCN and the Field Fighters, a team who have jumped in last minute and have torn up the competition so far. This is going to be a very exciting match, and we are just going to jump into the agent select.
Ooh. Loving the knock on that Killjoy. They're gonna be able to hold down B very well. Push away all those attackers.
Very, very strong on the defense, this Killjoy. Yeah, absolutely. A lot of spatial control. I'm not gonna lie. It's been a little while since I've played this game. So you're gonna have to explain to me, Faithless, like how some of these new agents work. First and foremost, who do you like in terms of comps? Because we do see a little bit of diversity here. I can recognize some familiar faces right now. We've got my boy Phoenix there on Shiro on the Phoenix. We've got Sunga on the Jet. Let us just remind ourselves, this is not our beloved Chris
Choose
Sunga,
your
by the way.
agent.
This is his brother. So we're gonna refer to him as Burst Limit throughout this. So just to make that perfectly clear, but we're gonna jump into it. It's gonna be Bind. Who do you like? Who do you like in this?
Well, sure as strikers are just memeing it right now with a full team of duelists.
That's what we want, though.
Well, KCN has a more balanced team.
Who do you think's got the stronger banner game right now? I'm kind of feeling that lo-fi from Noxu over there. I'm a big fan of that.
Oh yeah. That nice little lo-fi killjoy looks pretty nice and calm. I'm just curious to see how Sorrow Slayers are going to be able to push in. They got that Yoru, which could help really mess around with the mindset of the other team. But KCN does have a way stronger defense lineup.
They do, yeah. I mean, we're just going to have to see if Shiro and these guys. By the way, my sincere apologies. By the way, it is going to be Shiro Slayers up out here rather than the FoF Fighters. That's my bad. It's been a little while, but nevertheless, we are going to be kicking things off. It is just going to be the eco round to start off, and we've got the well. If they want to go full offense with this comp, as you've said, then we'll go starting on offense. That's going to be quite nice for them. They're going to be able to send it straight down into the beast, into A side. Excuse me for the looks of it.
For this attack, the one that you're really gonna look at is that Yoru. That guy's gonna be able to mess around a lot with their attack.
He can control the audio, right? So.
Yep. So he put out decoys, but it was like Day went with a standard buy setup of 1 flash and armor. So he's going to be really utilizing that gate crash ability to TP around the map.
And we're going to see Shiro's. They're going to be coming in. They've already. Oh, the boombox is going to go down. We've got 5 man on A site right now. Someone's coming. Okay, the Phoenix is down already. Oh my goodness, it is a bloodbath in this eco round so far. Someone's bought, by the way. I see sprayers over there. And it looks like it is going to be going the way. The 5-man send down the A side did not quite work out.
No. They're really going to need to use that Yoru's abilities to mess around, fake pushes, maybe try and take out any flanks on the defense side when that bomb is planted.
Oh, they are flexing, by the way. They're just taking a little bit of time just to check on any little bits of loot they might pull from this eco round. That's a nice looking skin over there. Pretty nice flick knife as well. We do like to see some spicy skins. They paid enough for them. They should be able to show them off on this broadcast. So, how do you feel the adaptation? They definitely don't look like they're going to be sending it down the A line. Instead, they're going to be sending it down mid, with 1 man going to be walking over onto the A side. It looks like it's going to be a little bit of a flank over there from. Actually, I'm not sure who that is. But...
Looks
it's the race player.
Be that A push. They're really trying to go in aggressive, overwhelm that defending team.
Spike down A.
Again.
Trinity, you're welcome.
Dude, Torres is putting on a bit of a clinic right now. It's an easy triple for him.
Yep, this is looking to be kind of a one-sided game, especially with attacking side.
1 enemy remaining.
They do have flashes.
Try harder.
Oof.
That is going to be quite an easy. It's not quite an ace, but we haven't had a chance actually to see where the money's stacking up. So far it does look like well, obviously 2 rounds in a row. These guys' pockets are going to be looking extremely healthy. But I haven't seen. I mean, do you think here go for? Well, no. I was going to say, do they go for economy and try to send it down? But no, they've all bought rifles.
Yeah, they're gonna really try and go for that full buy to try and take some rounds back. Skirmish with the kill on burst limit.
It's a good start there. They're going to be sending
hookah.
down.
They see the killjoy elbow.
Whoa! The choke point there. That's going to be 2 down. I miss her.
Soba's in a very advantageous spot.
It's really, really... Well, once they get hold of the site, though, the amount of spatial control this team has, as we already talked about, with much more balanced composition, someone's going to have to absolutely pop off on the side, I think, of Shiro Slayers, right? Because otherwise, it just looks like it's a complete wash. And it's not going to be this round either.
No. I was really hoping on that Yoru play. 1 away from that ult. He had gate crash set up.
Not this time.
No.
And that's going to to be a nice 3-0. We're going to hopefully see some adaptation maybe when they get onto the defensive side, although with this composition we were expecting them to be, you know, more proficient on the offense. They are going to be spreading out this time though. I mean, if we get a moment to have a look at the buys, yep, we're going to see a little bit of the Sheriff coming out there. That's a beautiful knife skin, by the way. I'm a big fan of that. That's some Halo stuff right there.
Hell yeah.
Nevertheless, so far we are going to see that obviously full economy. I mean, everyone on the side of KCM right now is unbelievably rich. They really don't care. They're just going to hold points, hold choke points again, and if someone runs in, what would you like to see in terms of better utility? Oh god.
I really want to see their Yoru. Yoru has such a good chance of just throwing a team off balance if utilized correctly, which he is not being utilized correctly.
Okay, we are going to see the invasion though. This is a little bit more even than before. It is going to be 4-3 so far, but the race is looking extremely. That's going to be 3-3. That's nice. Shiro is going to be able to take out one more man. And now it's going to be down to that positional control, the defense, the recon there coming out. And they're going to be taking a little bit slower now, not willing quite to send it in, play out the sober recon. Oh, there we go. I think he's going to take down another man. That is going to be. Is this going to be a round?
This is going to be a round.
Huge, big turnaround there from Shiro's Slayers. That is going to get them on the board. It's not being, you know, we're not going to be seeing a 13-0, which is already a good start for them. And also it means, look, we've got full rifles now on the side of them. They are, well, of Shiro Slayers, excuse me. They are going to be looking to press this advantage now. They've managed to get some money in their pockets. And where do we want to see? I mean, if we look at the defense right now, do we want to see what adaptation do you want to see, Faithless, from KCM?
Right there.
KCN on that long with the op, it's already an amazing play, especially with no smokes on the enemy team. It's looking like they're going to be able to really overwhelm that op, push it site.
Okay, nice. And they are just going to try to brute force it, looks like, Shiro Slayers, but with the with the smokes, they are going to have to play that out for a second. That's the window as well. But Shiro, he manages to go 1-for-1. Still favorable here for KCN. However, that's going to be 3-for-3, and they are on site. Meanwhile, on the other side, Raze is actually sneaking around on the A side, but
what?
Not sure.
It's like they're doing a full loop around, mainly going for picks and not even for the plant. Just trying to eliminate as many people as possible.
Decoy.
Yeah, and with that rotation actually over to the A side, KCN have no idea about this. They think they're still having to try to retake the point. They think they've just about realized what's happened now. The Sova is on site and has realized that, yes, there is nobody there. They are going to have to go and try to go for the defusal on
30
A.
seconds left.
So this is going to give Shiro Slayers a little bit of time to set up choke points of their own, but obviously they don't have the same kind of vision control and so on that you might be expecting. And there we go, Mystery is going to be able to walk in. He's going to be able to get the recon in as well.
Enemy remaining.
Oh, all right.
Here we go. Can the Yoru? No, he cannot.
Oh, I was really wondering if they were going to set up that Astra wall, Torres, but looks like they're able to take sight without even needing it.
That is going to be, oh man, a little bit of a flex right there. That is going to be 4-1 now for the side of KCN. Look at Torres, by the way. Absolutely smurfing it right now on this Astra.
Oh yeah. So with KCN's lineup, they could choose not to be incredibly aggressive on defense. They have two characters that have an amazing ult for your retake. You got the Killjoy's disarm, and then Torres' wall. Now let them split up that whole map. So they could be as passive as they want here and just take little picks on the corners.
And once again, I mean, they are just going to, you know, we haven't exhausted this tactic right now. There is going to be a big sending into A site from Shiro Slayers right now. They are trying to smoke their way into the entrances, get the blind off, and it is 1-for-1 so far.
TQ taking 2.
Huge.
We got that Astra wall up for the retake push.
Actually, yeah, this looks like very much in their favor. It's going to have to be a huge play from Noxus so far to actually get back on site, and no, it's not going to happen. That's going to be 4-2. now. Shiro Slayer striking back once again. KCN, they are going to have to be careful, I think, right, for these kind of big, just 5-mans down the mid lane if they're not prepared for it.
Definitely. A great play for KCM would be to just back out, let them take the site, and then use the full team to just gradually push in and retake. But looks like KCN's really feeling themselves also, and they just want to get in and end the game fast.
Who's next?
I mean, obviously there is a little bit of ego on the line here, right? Like both sides don't want to say no. We don't want to be playing position necessarily. We want to be showing that we are the better fraggers, yeah. So, I can understand that. I can understand that for sure, and that already is going to be a big burst limit. Sungo there taking out Shiro. That's going to put them on the lead so far.
Taking Torres. Big pick for the Shiro Slayers.
Yeah, they have full control of A side right now. They are going to be able to get the plant down. And actually, KCN are a little bit split up right here. The Sova over there sitting on the B side. They are going to have to rotate over. And Seikyu is just picking them off. I think this is going to be another round. The Killjoy there, not really doing it for them. I miss her. He is going to be able to take one with him, but he's got 3 on site. That's going to be it. Seikyu, they're going to evening up the scoreboard. This is looking to be a much tighter game than we thought initially. After a little bit of, once you've got that, you've got the adrenaline up from sending it a few times, then, I mean, great adaptation so far, I would say, from Shiro Slayers, actually.
Yep, Shiro Slayers is really pulling it off. They're really putting on that aggressive heat on KCN.
So, I mean, how do you feel like, Faith, this is looking now much closer with the adaptation from Shiro Slayers, but how do you feel like this is going to change once we have the side switch?
Scanning ahead. Found them.
So when switch sides, KCN will definitely have a good advantage, especially with those Astro smokes, or if Shiro Slayers decides to utilize ops or anything like that. Being able to smoke out major key points to allow them to push on the site. You also have to think about Shiro Slayer's just overwhelming aggressive playstyle. They're going to be able to push back twice as hard as well. Just kind of like that, just peeking each corner, 2 people, getting as many picks as possible.
I mean, that wasn't even a refrag really necessary. They just went, look, we'll 2v1 it. She's not going to get both of us.
Exactly.
So, yeah, actually great adaptation. That is going to put the score into 4-4, right? And Shiro Slayers, they are going to be playing the little 4-1 again. They are going to be trying to take hold of the mid. And KCN, they've got 2 people on B, but once again, if it is just a full invade, then the retaking so far has not been working out for them, has it? So they might just want to commit fully to one site themselves and just say, okay, we'll take you on in a full 5v5.
Oh yeah, I'm really curious to see what KCN's voice logs are looking like right now. Like wondering if their Killjoy's just yelling, "Let me use ult for retake," and the team's like, "Hell no!" Just push in like crazy, or like what's going on here?
Okay, but I miss her. Noxu is going to be traded up, but again, it's Noxu left on their own, and
Nox is able to get that one pick on the Shiro.
Not the best dueling agent, of course, but there's opportunity here for a bit of a hero play. Ooh, the blind plays it out. But now there's so much... Oh, this is so frustrating, and the timer is ticking down. Once again, the Yoru, he's going to make life as difficult for her as possible. She's got no way of pushing in herself. And that is, I think the time is going to be, she's actually going to opt to econ and just try to save her gun. So that's going to be actually Shiro Slayers taking the lead here in this game 1 of this grand final for the first time. Huge adaptation there, and everyone is going to be able to get out in time, save their guns. And Faithers, what do you think KCN have to do right now to get themselves back in the game?
They just need to be less aggressive. With a team that's full of duelists, you can't literally just go up and butt heads with them. You have to take your corners, you have to play a little slower, really try and get those picks when they try and push in. They're a full aggressive team, so they're gonna be trying to taking corners really fast. It's gonna allow you to just take your time and slowly get kills on that team. But seems like KCN's also one of those teams that just loves to play incredibly aggressive.
Yeah. I guess they just weren't banking on like having a full team of duelists to fight against them, because they are trying to play with a bit of a balance, but it seems to be constantly that it's the Killjoy left on her own, and she's not able to do much solo. She's not able to hold a position, and it's actually causing weakening. But nevertheless, it's going to be she's going to be able to take one, but again, it's going to be 3-2 now. The spike's going to be. Hold on.
Right.
Hello.
Nice nanoswarm kill on that plant.
They are going to be able to get it down this time, though, and there it is. Seikyu managing to pick off Noxu there. It's just Torres, the top fragger for KCN on their own. Are they going to be able to make this pick? They are going to have to retake the site here. Got a little bit of time there. No. Again, beautifully played actually there from Shira Slayers, just to be able to set up the refrag necessary, but it wasn't even needed. Sharp shooting, and as you can see, the KDA before, some of the folks at the top of KCN for the first few rounds, you were looking at 10s and 1s, 6 and 1s. Now look at it, it's a lot messier.
Oh yeah. For some reason, I'm really curious why there wasn't that Killjoy ult when it was down to that 2v2. The Jet skirmish was incredibly low, less than half health. Yeah, 2 teammates full health on KCN. That Killjoy ult could have actually won them that round.
And I mean, this time I like the adaptation. KCN, they are going to be looking for a 4-1 setup. Try to commit further onto reading the all-in from Shiro Slayers, and it does look like it's working out a little bit better so far with a 1-for-1. That actually is going to put them at a 4-for-3 advantage, and it's going to be a 4-for-2 in fact. Now, yeah, Shiro Slayers fully on the back foot, holding space, putting a lot more resources into one site, playing out dividends for them thus far. And it is just going to be Day on his own with the Yoru, and he's going to be taken down very quickly as well. That's the first round on the board for KCN in quite some time. And hopefully for them, a momentous swing back in their favor.
Oh yeah, hopefully they're trying to finally get into that flow of playing on such an aggressive enemy here.
We can, of course, see the chat logs there, and my man saying a little bit of relax with 5 duelists. Of course, there is a little bit of a little ego play here. This tournament, we should point out, is of course fully for ego. There is no prize besides FoF's eternal gratitude and bragging rights, and both these teams definitely want the bragging rights.
Oh yeah. You want to be able to go into our official tournament saying they won the beta.
Absolutely. And we are going to see a bit of an adaptation here. It's going to be a bit of a send it down into B from Shiro Slayers right now. But nevertheless, Torres, bit of sharp shooting. That's 2.
Torres really holding it in.
The ultimate from Seikyu there, shutting them down. And Seikyu is on a bit of a rampage right now. It's actually going to be Shiro Slayers taking control of the site. KCN being forced to retake. And that is going to be a very quick response there from Shiro Slayers. They said relax and they meant it.
Now let's see here. What is our buy looking like?
It looks like an economy round. Now,
Like,
how do you feel? Faith? You did say you think KCM were going to be able to have the advantage, particularly when we switch sides. But how do you think they should be navigating this? Because I think they're unlikely to be doing the same all in on one side.
Yeah. So for KCN, they have to play a little slower on here. They have to utilize Torres' smokes with the Astra and the Killjoy. That turret is, well, they also have that Sova, so those 3 players are going to be a big help for when trying to take sides. They can gather utilities, see how many people are playing where. But it looks like they're 3 stacking Gardens here, and they're just going to take all those kills.
That definitely didn't work. That was not the play, unfortunately. They a little bit red there, I would say, from Shiro Slayers, just saying, look, if you're gonna try the same thing, we're very good at that. We know how that works, and they get picked off very, very quickly. But if you look at the economy now, it is going to be pistols still. Quite a lot of confidence there from Shiro Slayer saying, yep, we can take him out again with pistols, no problem. Ooh,
Oh
never
no,
mind.
Shiro Slayer's going full buy here. They're gonna full
No, you're
send it.
wrong. Yeah, I'm wrong.
They're really gonna try and just get as many kills as possible here.
Absolutely, yeah. And it looks like we are going to be seeing another send it from, well, actually, no, it is actually just Shiro Slayer saying, all right, we're just gonna
Yeah.
we're just gonna walk you down. Why not? We're defense. What is defense? So they're gonna go for the back door a little bit here. It is going to allow KCN to manage to get on site on B. They are going to be able to set themselves up here, and it looks like we're just going to be seeing more offense versus defense here. These guys know what sort of game they want to be playing. Now it is an utter war zone here.
Last player standing.
And it is definitely going the way of Shiro Slayers once again. That is...
Shiro Slayer's proving that you could just pull right into that throttle and just smash your head against the wall and go through.
Well, I mean, I like it because basically they're saying, look, if you want to play a more controlled game, we're not going to let you. We're going to run it down, even though we are playing defense. It doesn't matter. We don't care about spatial control. We're going to run at you with 5 people, and if you're going to go into a site, we're just going to act as if we're playing offense and retake. And they did just that, caused a complete commotion, and came out 4-0, I think, by the end of it. So it's definitely down to KCN still to make the adaptation.
KCN's kind of doing what I want them to do. They're entering around slowly. They're just looking at corners, seeing what they can get.
They've definitely spread themselves out a bit as well. I'm not sure. I mean, this doesn't really seem to have worked in the past. We've seen, once again, we've got 5 men stacked on a site for Shiro Slayers, and this is one of the slower rounds we've had thus far. It actually looks like we might be seeing a rotation over to B. This definitely didn't go in the favor of KCN last time, but at least they'll have a little bit more time to, set things up, maybe set up some traps. And some turrets potentially, just to, make life a little bit more difficult for Shiro Slayers on the retake. But it doesn't look like they might not be able to let them. We have got the smoke in both points,
Enemy
though.
kill.
Yep.
Not quite as much commotion thus far, but it is going to be Day striking first spot there. He gets traded back very quickly. Sunga Bow explode. Two quick kills. It is going to be down to 4-2, and one man's left in the window, and that is going to be it.
That was perfect. That's exactly how KCN needs to play. They need to move around the map, see who's where, try and get small picks, and then when they're able to get that bomb down, just take it slow, cover the entry angles, allowing them to just dominate the round like that.
A fight. It was an all-out fight by the end of it, but much more to their pace. And as you said, they were able to, control the choke points much more to their liking, as opposed to the previous chaos that Shiro Slayers were able to create. But now we are going to be seeing. We're going to be seeing a little bit of reverse aggression potentially, or a read. And hold on, Shiro. He's very much on his own here. He's got 5 men on the site, and
Burst Limit getting a little too aggressive on that.
that is going to be okay. Shiro, he's going to try to get into the site. He does manage to pick up one. Let's go explode now. This is still pretty even.
Last player standing.
Torres picking up. Oh no, he's ditching the off. Perfect play.
That was blind as well, wasn't it? That was,
It was.
Yeah, no fear whatsoever from, and that is going to be KCN striking back once again. They are going to be, well, they've got the op on deck, as you mentioned, and so far it does look like, I mean, we have a couple of absolute destroyers on the side of Shiro, but it seems to be really down to whether they're able to actually, get in and start popping off, or whether they aren't, right? So if they're able to, if their very super aggressive style can be contained, then maybe KCM might be able to pull back some more rounds.
You can see in showers, the Reyna, that little shorty takes up bow. but Burselman's able to, not both,
Immediate
Torres, get that counter pick.
Here we go. We're going to be getting
Spike planted.
all of, well, KCN so far, they have
Last
control of
player
the site. That
standing.
is going to be, we do have the ultimate coming out from Shiro. Last man, is he able to get the retake?
Last player standing.
Nah, looks like
I
they're
mean,
able
with-
to fully secure it.
Valiant effort from him, honestly. I mean, you know, he runs in 3-1 after burning his ultimate, and he did pick up 2, but what third time was not the charm there? And that is going to be, again, another round. It's almost tied up even now. Very, very close game so far. We have seen a lot of back and forth from these teams.
Yeah, it looks like KCM might have found their spot in the game. They're kind of understanding how Shiro Slayers are playing. That very aggressive push-up.
And again, we are going to be seeing a 2-pronged attack onto A site, but it's going to be shut down fairly quickly from the looks of it. Well, no, not nevertheless. They are going to be able to pick up the first kill, and they are actually going to be able to was he put down on site. We do see Torres, from the looks of it, is going to be trying to get in on a flank angle, but it's just a little bit too late to the fight. It's already 5-3.
We have Shiro coming in for that flank as well.
Player standing. Spike planted.
Nice.
Valiant effort there from Seikyu, but not quite enough. KCN right there, definitely getting the better of the positioning, and that's going to even up the scoreline.
Now full ults on KCN side. They have their post plant ults. They got their push in ults. KCN can most likely take the next 2 rounds if they utilize their utility and their ults correctly on this.
Absolutely, and it does look like they are going to hard commit to A side so far. We might see a little bit of a rotation. It looks a bit. Actually, yeah, it does look like a bit of a fake. The spike is moving in the direction of B potentially.
They coming in with the Yoru play that I've been waiting to see.
He's up in the air.
Really messing with their team.
Yeah, they are. It is going to slow them down, but they haven't managed to capitalize. It's too much thus far.
We got Bo with his ult looking for some picks. And whiff that rocket. And losing that fight today.
They're able to get some value out of, as you said, the disruptions that he caused previously, and that is going to give them control of the site.
Time to jump.
Looks like Shiro says they're just trying to find where everybody is. Ooh, Torres coming in with a beautiful ult to reclaim bomb.
Player standing.
But Beats Over Rhymes says, nah, this is my bomb. You guys could go F off.
However, nearly. Almost. Once again, we haven't seen too many hero plays thus far. We've seen the makings of hero plays. We've seen from some 2-for-1s. We may have even seen a 3-for-1 previously, but we've not seen any absolute clutches thus far, and it has been a momentum game, has it not? We've seen whoever's managed to get the advantage early on in the round has managed to close it out time and time again. So
Definitely, this game's kind of feeling like King Kong versus Godzilla right now. Just 2 major entities battling it out head to head.
just trading big hits, yeah?
Yep. Punch after punch.
And Skirmish absolutely biding his time. The patience! Superb there from Skirmish. Waiting on Sunga saying, no, I can get more from this. Picks up 2, and that's going to put a huge advantage already for Shiro Slayers. They have full control of the site. It's just Bo Explode. He's down as well. And Torres, beautiful round there from Shiro Slayers.
Skirmish is coming in and saying, this is why I'm a duelist.
He said relax. He said 5 duelists, relax. Okay, well, how are KCN going to respond to that? It looks like there's a little bit of, the communication is, guys, we're going to send it. We're going to send it into Windows from the looks of it.
Which is not too bad of an idea, but honestly, a few rounds ago, they did a really nice default. They sent 2 pairs each side looking for picks. I think that's kind of what we need to see. Torres setting up the push.
KCN answering
For
back
his
the
team.
2 quick kills.
feeling good.
Get a bit of recon on site, but they've got full control of B already. They are going to be able to get the plant down, it looks like.
Torres really taking that elbow.
And now with the spatial control they have, the turret's up as well. How is Shiro Slayers with 2? It's 2 to 3.
Player standing.
Beats over Rhymes goes down. It is just stay left on the Yoru. He does manage to take one. Turret's down as well, but Torres shuts him down, and that is going to be 10 to 11. Tight game still.
I would love to see iMisser playing a bit more passively for his team, especially with that ult. When attacking is going to be
1 second, peeps.
crucial even clutching up around post plant. But they still have 4 ults.
They do indeed. I mean, Faithless, do you think, you know, it's getting to the point where we might be starting to see, well, not necessarily overtime, but we might be getting to tiebreakers, right? So, how are you feeling about your economy thus far? I mean, every round counts so much that maybe they do want to be going, oh, hello.
Big ult, pushing off that op player, so he has to relocate, find a new spot. This is the slow push that I want KCN to keep doing. They're making the other team move around.
They traded so far, but it's in Shiro Slayers, and they're a little bit caught out.
iMisser taking that flank from Shiro.
That's
Saying not
huge,
today.
actually. That's really big because that's going to give them the opportunity to make a rotation over to the B. So far, Shiro Slayer's still sitting there on the A side, but KCN, they are going to be beelining it over there to B, no pun intended. And Seikyo is trying to head them off, but is a little bit late.
I think he really needs to take his time here, try and get as much information for his team for that counter push. Oh, overextends.
Now it's
You can
just
see
so
that.
hard.
That lockdown coming from the Asher with all those smokes really helping against this op on skirmish. Torres playing very passively all the way on back.
They are going to be able to walk onto site though, and
Skirmish popping that ult saying I'm just going to end this right here, right now. Looking for those kills. But we can see all that post plant.
Last player standing.
yeah, Skirmisher looks like just going to be able to try to pick off as many kills as possible. No defuse in time, and that is going to be Torres cleaning it out. It is going to be a wipe as well, but that is going to even up the scoreline, 11 to 11. Still anyone's game. And right now, I mean,
Slayers. Econ's kind of evened out. Shiro Slayer's a little on the lower side. They're probably gonna have to save this up and try and go for overtime after this round.
is that what you're feeling? I mean, you're 2 rounds away, right? Do you think you send it, or do you think you try to save for next round?
Get out of my way.
I would try and save, but it looks like Shiro Slayers really just wants to try and end it. Ooh, beautiful pick from Burst Limit with that ult.
Superb. Is still sitting there with the blades. He's trying to hunt down some additional targets, but it doesn't look like he's going to get any more. However, Noxu is going to pick one up. 5
Skirmish takes out Burst Limit, but gets traded.
And that is the plant there for KCN.
Spike planted.
For the first time in what feels like
Last
an eternity,
player
they may be getting themselves the advantage in this game. It's now 3 to 1. Day alone on his own. He's going to be picked off. For the first time in quite a while, KCN take the lead.
Yep. See if Shiro Slayers were able to save that round, just try and get as many picks to disrupt the eco on KCN, they could have had a better chance of tying this up right now. But KCN's having 2 ults, 2 major ults for a push and post plant. That this can be incredibly hard for Shiro Slayers to even play in right now.
They are a little bit down on funds, as you say, but nevertheless, it does look like we are going to be seeing a 2-pronged onto B so far, and this is actually pretty dangerous now for Shiro Slayers because they have 2 people watching A. They could get overwhelmed here on the B side, but as you mentioned, Faithless, KCN, they are going to be trying to take it slowly, so that might give a little bit more time to rotate, but they're only just cottoning on now, I think, and 3 people on site only. It does look like the Reyna's going to be able to get over in time, but
Beautiful
Sunga...
pick from Sunga.
Here.
Yep.
Best limit, excuse me. I'm sorry, Sunga. That it's going to be a full rotate, by the way.
Oh, 2 picks and then full sending it A. This is beautiful.
You are divided.
I mean, this is fully KCN's game to win at this point. They've managed to make the rotation over to the A side. 2 picks already. That is going to be 1 going down in return, but nevertheless, they managed to get the plant down, and now it's a forced retake for Shiro Slayers.
Oh, and now we're seeing that Killjoy ult coming in after the plant. This is going to allow them to really buy time and let that timer run out for them.
Really huge. I miss her already going down. There's 2 people left. Can we see a clutch moment here for Skirmish? Can he do it? His time is really ticking now. That's 1. That's 1 for Beat Severian. He's going to get taken down. Skirmish gets taken down. That is going to be it. Game 1. Going over to KCN. It was a very, very rough ride. They started looking good. 3-0. They get the lead snatched away from them by Shiro Slayers. It looks like a foregone conclusion, but they claw their way back, and in a very back and forth first game of the series, it is going to be KCN coming out on top. Faithless, what do you think? What adaptations do you want to see in game 2 from both sides?
For both sides, I want KCN's kind of doing their thing. They had a great team comp. I think they just needed to find that rhythm of playing against such a heavily aggressive team on defender side. But I would love to see what Shiro Slayers would play like when they have a full comp of smokes, flashes, sentry players. If we could see that, then I think the game could go into their favor a little bit more.
Well then, so we are just going to have a little bit of a break just for a second, as I think someone's game crashed. So just as we get into game 2, that is going to be. I just need to check quickly who actually won the coin toss for game 1, because I believe the map for game 2 has already been predetermined. So we'll just be waiting for a second here, giving everyone a little bit of a breather. Maybe not time to play a death match necessarily, because that's what was being done between sets already. You got to keep your hands warm. Absolutely, this is a high stakes prize these guys are both going for, is the right to tell the other ones that they're better.
Yep.
I feel like at this point, I mean, that was a bit of a that was definitely more of a slugfest than I think any of the sets we've had so far in this tournament. So I would definitely be wanting to catch my breath for sure. Our Tia Raptor are giving them a moment, just saying, yes, absolutely, you should just breathe for a second after the shenanigans of that game. Get your head in the game for the second match.
Definitely, especially with such a stressful match like that, such a close game. Tensions on teams probably running a little high.
I mean,
okay.
Cool.
That was wild.
Thank you.
I couldn't tell if that was part of the stream or not.
Wait, so we're attacking first, right? Now, please? We're attacking?
Yeah.
Is it Ascent?
It's
Dude,
Ascent.
If I can't attack, I'm not gonna do well. All my confidence dries off of the start.
It's okay.
Okay, but Ascent's like, you can like get cocky on defense.
What do you guys think of the battle pass? I like these skins.
Got it.
I like the velocity
The
line.
fucking battle pass. I don't like the battle pass skins.
Oh, you don't? You like?
They're kind of ass, but like the what do you call this? The schema skins are actually cool. They have an effect.
Yeah.
Yeah, the schemas are alright.
And maybe I'm a weirdo, but like the orange and white reminds me of like some fucking I don't know, like some like fucking mecha shit, dude.
No, it's nasty.
It's the color scheme. I heard.
No, you're good. Bo's just.
Been a whole bitch. Getting pegged.
Bo,
I was fucking bitch.
you're in Davis right now, still, right? All right, yeah. All right, I'm gone. He's got the gagging.
Fellatio!
Are they just talking about skins?
It's good. I don't know what this like. So I've clicked on the stream thus far, and I think you just for a moment there, you just switched into their channel. I could still hear them just talking.
Yeah.
They're just talking about they're just talking about the battle pass, man. It's really
Yeah, they're just talking about all the skins.
Hey, you're chilling. You're chilling. It's all good. We have quite a substantial viewership, man. There's 8 people in there. Got to do our best for them. I mean, to be fair, for a first tournament, that's actually not too bad.
Yeah. Especially the
God.
spontaneous one.
What's the map for game 2?
Ooh, Ascent.
Ascent. Oh, beautiful. This
Love
was
Ascent.
so it's side selection for the losing team, right? And because the maps were predetermined, yeah. They've already done the pick ban for maps. Cool. Okay, good to know.
Love to see Noxo playing out that Killjoy again on B side for Ascent.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if there are any
One of the best things about Ascent is it has such an open mid that you see so much stuff that happens, so many plays and outplays.
I'm just changing VPN.
Yeah, I just want to play Valorant, man. I want to play.
I feel that.
Is there like a team leader for KCN? Someone tell Burst Limit to let me switch out with Noxo. Let me take that Killjoy from him. Let me play. Let me play my baby girl. I only play 3 characters and Killjoy's one of the only ones.
Can I turn on fucking dark mode, please? Thank God. For some reason my Twitter had gone to light mode and that was absolutely killing me.
Yeah, I am down. Let me play some. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Chamber's like, I love Chamber. I'm a terrible opper, so I can't use his ult for crap, but Yep. I miss that good old Desert 2 opping down mid doors in CSGO. God, those are good times.
Alright.
Oh. Bo left. Alright, let's see.
I'm here. What?
No, Bo. Bo, explode, where you at?
Oh, Bo left. I thought you said me. I got...
Yeah, just full whites. Just
I haven't got a feed. Okay.
There he is. Now for some Neopets.
Yes, mate.
Oh my god. Has it? It's been like 20 years since Neopet. I feel old. Oh. Ooh. Oh wow. Okay. Okay. Shiro Slayers. Well, going in so far, I'm really happy to see that Shiro Slayers are picking out a really balanced team. This is gonna make this game way more interesting to watch. Torres going no. Yeah. I don't know if Torres knows this. See here. Okay. We're going to be seeing
Select
a
your
lot of
agent.
smokes and flashes this game. Oh, I don't think you have your screen share up for us, by the way. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Wonderful. We're getting into game.
I don't think you have your.
We
your
are.
screen
It's
share
looking
up
like a
for
way
us,
more
by the
balanced
way.
team.
Seeing two of my favorite centuries, each on each team. It's looking good.
How do we feel about the banner game? Who's winning this?
Ah, this is a nice spot. That goes there.
They're looking more for like a default push here. Maybe see if they could get a pick from a flank from A, pick in mid, and then just full send it B.
We're gonna see them walking down B already. Points being
Shaking blows
held.
with Day.
Day's gonna have to respect the does go a little bit. Ooh, that's. There we go. All right. It's gonna be quite a slow start so far, isn't it?
Yep. It's gonna be pretty chill.
This time, I guess. I mean, it's KCN on the offense so far, right? So it's like they are going to be being a little bit more cautious, I guess, just in terms of play styles. But also, they're trying to. There's so many points of entry on this map, right? So they're just trying to pick. They're just trying to out rotate, and it looks like they're doing a pretty good job of it right now because A is pretty free. They are going to be able to send it on to A. Try to get the plant down. It's going to be.
Beats becoming a little overzealous there. Oh, Bow Explode just sitting around.
Ooh,
It's not.
skirmish is getting. I mean,
First limit trade to the back. 4-3.
Torres taking out Skirmish. Big
Last
pick.
player standing.
Ooh. 2-1. Turret's up though, and the spike's down. Day's gonna have to make something magic happen here.
Oh, Torres. Good.
Beautiful.
Torres breaking through that window.
Torres with a beautiful aim.
Yeah, it's been a good start. I mean, I was give it up for Torres and Skirmish. They both had really good days today so far. skirmish dropping over
I've got
30
enough
bomb
time to
in
go
the
into
first
the
game
Astro
of their first match against Phil. And
Right
Torres just been carrying on his team, trying his best to, anyways, every map.
Just been running the Astra constantly, yeah?
Yeah, Astra is very good right now. She's the best smoker in the game right now.
I'd say her and Viper
Without a
are
start,
pretty much
I
hand in
cannot
hand.
pull
They're
him in.
both characters that could really change the outcome of the game.
You're not going to see the 5-man though, and it does look like it might be working out
Great
this time
coming
around.
through.
4 for 3 so
First
far.
limit going through mid, taking that pick on their Astra beats.
They are going to try to run it down.
Just full W, full sending, showing Shiro Slayers that they're not the only ones that can play aggressive.
Yeah, they're really doing a good job this match. Shiro's just sitting there on his own. He hadn't managed to get any much vision set up, so he was kind of caught out of luck there.
Yeah, it's hard to do anything when they like do a semi by second round. Like, oh, you got a pistol, but they're gonna go for the bonus this time on the side of KCN.
Quite curious if they're what their Cypher's gonna do here. Oh, looks like he's gonna be setting up those one-ways. I would love to, oh, and he's getting, seems like their Cypher really sets up for B.
However, this isn't going to work this time around. Just
Pulling them in.
they haven't read the play correctly, because it does look like Beats is going to go down straight away, and that is going to be 5 people straight onto A site. They are going to be able to get the plant down. And well, on the other side, I mean, a little bit scattered so far, right? They are going to be trying to try to enter from 2 angles, but the Cypher, yeah, as you said, he's set up for B, but there's not much he can do at the moment.
Great play for Cypher. If you're gonna be on B, set up your camera for mid. That way you can just play back, give intel for your team, and then quick rotate.
They're going to be that. It's going to be 5-1, almost a flawless game. Skirmish left alone. It is going to be a flawless game.
In. That precise gunplay of run and gun.
Yeah. What was that? Was that a dragon there devouring skirmish at the end? I don't know.
That was a wolf. That was a wolf. It's the Prime Vandal.
Beautiful either way. Excellent skins this game has.
Yeah, there's some pretty
beautiful
skins
animations
in Valorant.
Only if Riot will give my bank account a break.
As I said, they better look good. They cost enough.
Cost $1 a pixel.
Yeah.
Pretty much. We are going to be seeing the running it down into A once again. The full send at 5-man.
Covering it.
And I mean, so far, there's not been an answer for this. And again, the Cypher is sitting on B.
Oh,
he's going to have to rotate
big
around.
push from Skirmish, taking 2.
That is huge, actually. And now they're a little bit boxed in.
Grounded.
Seikyu on the other side gets taken out, though. 3 for 3. They've got the spike as well.
See, this is where having that Cypher cam mid kind of helps set up. You can see this rotate that would be coming in. You can let your team know.
They are leaving the bomb behind, though.
That's it. Yeah, it's a really good point, actually, because they have managed to move through mid, and they are going to be able to get on B more or less scot-free here.
Yeah. Now they get set up their angles. Just get ready to demolish that rotate.
Gonna be able to set up the back outcove as well. Sungo picking one off.
Blocking sight.
All of a sudden, once again, it's a Cypher kind of hung out to dry here. Shiro, he's not been able to. He's been outfoxed every round so far.
Can he get a kill here, though?
Okay.
Oh.
First one been coming in. Oh, Boxo takes the round.
Once again, Wolf kind of flexing on them right now.
Yeah.
And a lot of that came off of Sunga's pick on Seikyu in the middle, because it looked like, honestly, that Shiro Slayers had a really good catch, the double kill coming out of skirmish at the beginning, but Seikyu getting picked there just opened up mid for them to get out of there, the beautiful Astra smokes, and then Sunga just putting up work this game so far on the Jet.
Absolutely.
Get out of my
The
way.
momentum, they're kind of riding it at the moment, aren't they? You know, they've managed to clutch out that previous game, and now here they're building themselves a bit of a win streak.
What I love is that Torres is really utilizing all those utilities that he can for this push for his team.
Yeah. I get a nice
Getting the
spray there.
stuck there.
Very nice
Getting
trade
the
there.
smokes.
Oh, but
Ooh,
uses the
skirmish
rocket.
shutting down.
Does get taken out though. They are going to get on site, 3 men. Managed to get the spike down. And once again, Shiro Slayers are kind of caught having to do the retake, and they are losing out on the jewels.
Last player standing.
Oh, Shiro though.
Ooh, Shiro? What can one Cypher do, man?
He does have ult and his camera. It's totally be winnable for Shiro.
Got you.
Ooh, very nice. But
There he is. Oh, and he knows.
Torres has got a pretty good, pretty good aim.
Oh yeah.
Not bad. Not bad.
Someone's been playing in Aim Labs.
Yeah, man. Absolutely gunning them down on this Astra, yeah. And once again, you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. We are going to see what looks like another 5-man Senate, maybe with a little bit of a cheeky rotation into the mid, but they are just going to stack themselves up as a 5, and they're saying, look, if we can get 3 people on site, then you're not going to be able to retake us. You've shown you can't.
Pushing on right now for A. Don't see B.
Or mid. They got no one watching in on that mid.
Yeah, once again, Shiro Slayers just spreading themselves out.
Ooh, the big ult coming in.
Beautiful brimstone ult.
They're able to get 2 kills off of it and sight.
Yeah, 5-man. Will explode as well.
Burst limit just coming in. Get shut down by Day,
Standing.
but both boosted up.
Picking up.
Great round from Boa.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Very good round. That's what we see when we're talking about earlier about the brimstone coming in. That ultimate just takes up so much of the site because they're such small sites, honestly, and such little space to maneuver. So it's really easy to just get messed up by that ultimate going on, and it makes just for easy kills. When you're down 2, it's pretty hard to honestly take back a site. Obviously, you know, numbers advantage, but also just on A especially, there's just so many angles you have to watch even when you're going on site. It's just difficult, you know, to be able to retake that. And now it's like it's an eco coming out of the side.
I mean, what would
Like
you guys
Beats
do if
trying
you
to
were
get
Shiro
in.
right now?
If I was Shiro, I would play for information. Put that camera mid, a wire.
One enemy remaining.
Just
Spike
try and
down
feed
mid.
info.
I would do exactly what they're doing right now. They're doing a pretty good job so far. I mean, they're winning this eco.
Need that back.
They'll take that. They really need this round.
Taking that back.
Can Torres do a hero play though? That's 1. That's 2.
I definitely think Torres could do it.
Days
He
there.
thinks his corner's nice and slow.
Oh.
Yeah, he gets it though. The thrifty coming out from the side of Shiro Slayers. That was a very good eco. A lot of that came out of skirmish. He got like what? He popped 3 just with his sheriff alone.
Skirmish is really stepping up in this game actually compared to the last one. It's really just they're definitely trading a lot, but they're doing what they could, like they're pulling their weight right. That's almost half of the KP on the team.
Yeah. One thing I would love to see from Shiro Slayers though is Beats not being so aggressive with that Astra up front.
I think it is a little aggro, especially because like it's become
You should
obvious where
run.
it is. There goes the Killjoy ult.
Yeah.
Everyone
Should use that utility for your teammates. Got a Reyna, let that Reyna push in for those picks.
Oh, they get
Snuka sneaks in. They are going to take control of the site again, but this time just get invaded, and again it's Shiro.
One enemy remaining.
Seiki left, and it's going down as well.
KCN's just, that breach from Bo Explode is just letting them be so aggressive and locking down sight. It's just
Yeah.
Beautiful to watch.
And Skirmish lost
Great
his
Valorant.
ultimate on that one too. He was deploying it as he got locked up, so then he just lost it completely, and then just gets immediately taken out.
Yeah.
That's a tilt, huh?
Yeah, it's a tilter indeed. I mean, they have 4 ults this time, so this could be very useful for them. If they get 1 kill, Shiro should easily be able to find where the pick is, but they're stacked the wrong side this time. They those spots.
Well, so far, Breach is going to try to...
Skirmish popping Sunga.
Skirmish really doesn't want to go down like this, huh?
No, he doesn't. He's like... We're actually seeing the reverse of last game.
Ooh. Torres, though.
Where
Absolute
they're-
thorn in the side of Shiro's Slayers.
Oh, blinded too. Good pick.
I know he actually looked away from the blind, so it wasn't full. It wasn't full blind.
Oh, did he? Alright, that's good.
Yep.
Very nice. And now, Shiro do have control of the side, but
Last player standing.
they are just going to get run down it. And once again, it is just, well, just one left alone. The forced retake here, and Beats gets taken out. Torres absolutely taking names at the moment.
Oh. Calling out the Astra dip.
Ooh. teach me, he says.
I should play some Astral Stars in this reality.
He's like, Beats is coming in with that full-on bow with the Torres, calling him senpai.
The thing is, man, like, it's 8-1 right now. As casters, we must remain unbiased, of course, but like, KCN, we're not going to hear the end of this for a little while if it goes out like this, I reckon. So.
Oh yeah, especially from Burst Limit.
Especially from Young Sunga, yes. So, for the sake of everyone, I feel like I'm hoping that Shiro Slayers can get a couple.
Good grenade from this. Taking out all the control they have.
So Burst Limit coming in.
Yeah, misses Day though. Day's still on side. He is still holding. It is 3-3. There are ults on the side.
Get out of my way!
Of skirmishers, or slayers, but Shiro.
Where is the
something.
luxury one
They
hiding?
know where
Oh,
they're at.
there we go. There's that ult.
Oh, but
Torres shuts down Day.
They've got 2 Astro Walls.
Placing alarm bomb. You are divided!
One for the air.
Well divided!
Oh, two walls.
Yeah, there's the 2 of them.
Last player standing.
Alright, it just comes down to Shiro right now. Can Shiro get the kill here? Can he make the clutch? You don't see him yet. He just spots him out.
Oh no, he's giving himself away though.
Yeah, but they don't hear him because of the wall.
My camera is destroyed.
They are watching. Oh, he gave himself away. He's only got a few seconds left.
One enemy
Oh, he
remaining.
picks him
Oh,
up.
Takes the
that's
pick.
one.
The 1v1.
Does he have time to defuse?
He does.
He's got to get the kill right here. Oh, Torres.
Oh, Torres.
With a good catch. You gotta watch 2 doors, and that's really hard to do.
Too clutch.
Yeah. Clutch here. Miss coming actually up really big this game.
Insane, yeah.
Place some
Going well.
stars
They're all
in the
doing
Astral
very
plane.
well on this side. Torres actually, he only has 1 death. I'd like to point that out. I think that's the only
Yeah,
round they lost.
I was going to say, the,
Right.
the 11-1, someone's trying to make a little bit of a statement right here.
Is Torres gonna be our unregistered duelist for
Yeah.
KCN?
Yeah,
KCN
the
lives
unregistered
and dies
duelist.
by Torres at this point.
Yeah. All of your lunch money is being taken by this guy.
Yeah. 100% loss rate if he dies. And,
Yeah, true.
Little-
Very true.
Oh, there goes the first again.
Oh,
Life
beautiful
back.
plays from Beats.
Oh, grabs another though.
3 for 3. Shiro have control of sight.
They're just gonna
Gonna
Looks
rotate.
Yep, KCN coming for the rotate. They're like, used enough utility. Let's get out.
Yeah, will Sky be able to spot this though? Can Skirmish catch them on it? He doesn't see them mid, so he knows they're at least not there, but he doesn't see them else.
They are going to get on B.
I heard the shot. Though.
Someone tells Bureau that. Oh, there you go. You're playing that mid cam.
Oh, goes down on knocks out.
That's disastrous for Shiro Slayers, right? They're gonna have to go for the retake. Again, it's down to Shiro and Shifted here.
Yeah.
Last player standing.
Oh, Shiro. Oh, knocks out, picks up the kill.
I think Skirmish forgot that he had a flash.
Last round before the switch.
Oh my goodness. This is so. With the side switch, guys, what do you want to see out of Shiro Slayers if they have any chance of getting back into this game?
So I want to see them kind of make some very aggressive plays. You know, I've seen a very kind of slow play coming out of KCN, and I think they kind of play a bit slower. They like the slower setups. They like to take their time. I think a very aggressive plays have worked very well for the side of Shiro Slayers. So I want to see them pull a little of that. They get a second.
Surprising, isn't it? Because as they managed to get control of site again.
Nice little trade from the Shiro.
It's really surprising that because they lost, so they elected to go defense on this map. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. This map is very defense heavy.
But it hasn't worked out for them though, because it's clearly not suited to their style as well.
Yeah. What I would love to see when the round switches is Hero going more of a lurking, flanking position.
Day?
16 health.
The rain pop off.
Oh, he might die to the turret.
Tried and true.
Yep.
Oh!
Right to the turret. Chicken comes in for the kill.
That's a tilt. And they are going to get the side switch, but Torres now has died 2 more times. I just know.
Okay, so the 100% loss rate is gone. It is
100% loss rate is gone. Yes, very important. But
yeah, we should. I think though these could be. I mean, this soft is obviously really important because if you lose it, you go into a short buy. But I think with the aggressive style of Slayers, I think if they get something going, they will just kind of run away with it. I think that they could get a lot, they're very momentum based, I feel, and I
definitely feels like it.
Yeah, so I think if they get some momentum going, they can easily take it. And now, if they make the comeback, it's going to be really rough for the side of
KCN.
Yeah, KCN, going back to 11-1.
Well, so far, I mean, Skirmish is really credit to them. They're trying their absolute hardest, but they are eventually going to get taken down by a Nissa. Oh, IQ! 1 for 1. Health bar's low.
Now at this point, you don't even need to push into this, but
Miss
is just screw this.
He almost made
I can do it.
Clutch.
He tried to read the flick, didn't he? And then he just.
It was a good attempt. It was a good attempt.
It was a good attempt. He got a little bit ahead of himself, I think.
Oh, and they got the 666 going for Shiro Slayers right now. That's the buff they were looking for. The devil buff.
Mm-hmm. That's powerful right now. That might be exactly what they need.
I think I summoned Cthulhu. He's just gonna destroy the map. You need the plant bomb.
I mean, they need something. They were hoping on a prayer. This could be. This is match point. This is tournament point here for KCN. Shiro Slayer is really gonna have to make something happen. It's 2 for 2. That's 1 for 1. Sorry.
Last player standing.
Oh my god.
It's gonna come out of skirmish. Oh.
And that is it.
Yep. KCN just turning the tides, showing that they could be as aggressive.
A slight BM there from Young Burst Limit at the end, but
yeah.
Congratulations to our winning team, KCN, and a very hard fought effort. I mean, game 1, a real slob knocker of a back and forth, I guess. The momentum just kept running and running, didn't it? So, but this has been absolutely fantastic. I mean, it's really nice to see these guys, going at it. And the production, as always, is beautiful.
Yeah. Sunga, big hero of the game, but I actually think, like, you know, MVP of this tournament, I would say, is Torres. Like, he
agree.
stepped up every match. Even in this one, like, he was setting, like, he didn't need a lot because he was setting up so many assists. Like, 10 assists is pretty good. I mean, Bo also, you know, 11, but he's doing really well for his team.
Oh yeah, Torres was definitely the anchor in that team.
Yeah. Alrighty.
Same for Skirmish.
Yeah, that concludes our beta test and our stream, our first Valorant stream for FoF.
Can I first say a huge thank you for Aptera for organizing this?
Yeah, thanks.
And for running the stream and for casting. And the casting was excellent as well. And of course to Chris Sunga as always for being Chris Sunga. This would not be happening without him. So, and to everyone involved in this, all the people who, many of whom joined very last minute to being part of this tournament, and it has been very enjoyable to watch and to comment on.
Yeah.
And to Faithless, I'm gonna give thanks to everyone right now, and to Faithless as well. I think this is your first time casting, isn't it, Faithless?
It is, yeah.
And absolutely stellar job, honestly.
Oh, thank you.
Really enjoyed it. So, and to everyone who is watching.
Yeah. And that concludes